Baphomet here, bringing you another album summary, and today, as promised, I'll be talking to you about Insomnium's new album, Winter's Gate. Now this is one 40-minute track compiled up of 7 parts or 7 chapters, and the thing I really like about this is the transitions. You don't really notice the changes, but you can sense them. They just do a really good job of having this nice, solid flow throughout this, this one enormous track. And this opens up with a very classic in style, Insomnium style intro, with this gradual ascent until they absolutely blast in with some fierce aggression, mainly driven by Marcus H, the drummer. He always does a fantastic job of just setting the tone to a song or even an album. He just always does an awesome job, and he does an awesome job on Winter's Gate as well. But I don't want to spoil the whole album for you, so I'm only going to talk about 3 parts, the ones that grab me the most. The first part I want to talk about is part 2. Now this is my favorite part, mostly because of what it's composed of. Musically, I really enjoy what Insomnium does here with this serene approach, and then slides into this beastly rhythm. And in my opinion, Insomnium does a fantastic job of making those transitions from calm to aggressive. Not just here, but on the entire discography. In my opinion, I feel like they do a fantastic job of that. Another thing that I want to mention in part 2 is I really like the main lead here. This incorporates a really cool effect and sets a nice atmosphere for this part. And I feel like it has this nice haunting sound that kind of goes hand in hand with the clean vocals here. I just think those 2 parts, that guitar effect and the clean vocals, kind of mesh really well in part 2. Next part I want to talk about is part 5. Now this is beautiful yet somber piano piece. It's almost a sinister vibe here though. And then you feel this brooding thunder kind of roll in, and Insomnium does a great job of keeping this bleak tone in relation to the piano, and then gradually building off that to this epic darkened piece, both musically and vocally. Musically because of the dark rhythms in this part, and then vocally because of the anger, yet I feel a bit of despair in this part from Nilo as well. He does an awesome job of those 2 emotions, the anger and despair, in part 5. Next part I want to talk about is part 6. Now this, I really enjoy the energy behind part 6. I'm a big fan of the guitar work here, both the lead and the rhythms. The lead work is truly spectacular, from the intense tremolo part that lasts about 1.5 minutes, then transitions into a nice calm acoustic part or piece teamed with some nice atmospheric guitar leads, as well as a really nice solo as well. I'm not sure who does the solo here. It sounds like a Marcus Van Hala solo, but it could very well be Vil Fryman, yeah. But overall, I really like part 6 as well, and then part 7 slides in afterwards, and this is it just tops off the album and is a great outro track for Winter's Gate. It's just part 7 is a beast, and I really enjoy that one as well. Now overall, I really feel like Insomnium did a really cool job on this experiment, I guess, this 40-minute track. I definitely feel like the music and the story go hand in hand cohesively. And what's really cool about this is Winter's Gate is a short story that was written by the vocalist, bassist, Nilo. And I just think overall it's a really cool concept, and of course I hope you guys check this out, give it a shot. I know it's one long song, but musically, vocally, everything is really cool, and I think there's a nice flow to it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, comment, like, tell me what you think of Winter's Gate. I'm really interested in what people's thoughts are on this, as well as I'll have some more metal content below for you. Feel free to give me some opinions on bands you might want me to check out, and until next time, heavy listening.